We will be the best. We will be the first. And I want others to follow, because right now we have, young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenges. I've created this governance board, this advisory committee. Our CEO is Arvind Krishna, who is the CEO of IBM, very well-established legacy industry. The co-chair is Tamika Barrett, who's the CEO of Girls Who Code. Why did I do that? Because I want all those young girls to know that there's a place for them in this emerging technology. So this is how we make it more equitable, make AI equitable for all in the state of New York. Mm-hmm. And I want other states to follow that. That's just the larger framework. Got it through the legislature. Can't always do that very easily, but it's a huge commitment. But that supercomputer is being built, and we're going to get it done.
So Governor Hochul, the governor of New York, just said that black kids, I believe she said in the Bronx, don't even know what a computer is. Yeah. Well, welcome back, warriors. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Today, my video is about white liberals who think black people are stupid. Now, I'm not saying that's the case for all white liberals, but I want you all to really know how they talk down to us and are condescending and really probably don't even think we have a brain. And I'm going to show you more about that in this video. You are not going to want to miss it. You are going to want to stay until the very end. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, see the link in my description for Child Light Candles and input the discount code LindaB. Now, let's get back to the video.
Ami Horowitz, and I'm here in Berkeley, California to find out if voter ID laws suppress the black vote. Do you have an opinion on voter ID laws?
Yeah, they're usually pretty racist and they're bad.
I think voter ID laws are a way to perpetuate racism.
Would you go as far as say those laws are racist?
For sure.
Do you think it suppresses the African American vote?
Definitely.
Tell us how.
Because they're less likely to have state IDs.
Minority voters are less likely to have the kinds of IDs that have been described or required.
These type of people don't live in areas with easy access to DMVs or other places where they can get identification.
You can always get IDs. You can do it over the internet. Does that also make it difficult for black people in particular?
Yeah, you have to have access to the internet. You have to be able to pay an internet service provider for certain fees.
Do you think that's harder for black people to go online?
Well, I feel like they don't have the knowledge of how it works.
A lot of people have smartphones, but you might not have data.
For most of the communities, they don't really know what is out there just because they're not aware or they're not informed.
I also think there's a repression of black voting with how if you're a convicted felon, you're not allowed to vote and everything. And when you look at swing states like Florida, that's a huge population of the African Americans.
Now I'm here in East Harlem to ask black people their thoughts on what you just heard.
You know this is some tomfoolery. This is some bull sugar honey iced tea. I'm talking about the people in this video who are liberal, who think that we're so dumb that we don't have access to computer. If we have a phone, we don't have data. We don't know how it works. We don't live to where we could go get an ID. I mean, the thinking, that is so insulting. Do you all realize how insulting that is? And the mindset, we got to help them because they don't know. That is saying you're saying that we're less intelligent when you think that way. You are saying that we don't have the mind to even know how a computer works. Governor of New York, you don't even deserve for me to say your name. Okay? Let's get back to the video.
You have ID normally? works. You carry ID around?
Yes, I have state ID.
Do you carry ID?
Yes, I do.
Do you know any black person who doesn't carry ID?
No. Everyone that I know has an ID. Why would they think we don't have ID?
That's a lie. Why would they say that?
Do you have ID?
Yes.
Because I have my ID and my friends have their ID. So, like, we know what we need to carry around.
Yeah, everybody that I know have ID. Like, that's one of the things you need to walk around with New York with, ID.
Do you know any black adult who does not have ID?
No, I don't.
Is it a weird thing to even say that?
Yes, it is.
What is this, some type of trick candy camera?
I know, right? That's the only thing I brought with me.
Those are legit IDs. I heard a lot also that black people can't figure out how to get to the DMV.
Really?
What does that say to you?
I know it's that. It's on 25th Street.
Do you know where the DMV is around you?
It's on 125th Street and 3rd Avenue, I believe.
You know how to get there?
Yeah.
Would you have a problem getting there if you had to get there?
No.
I know these sound like silly questions. You know how to get to the DMV?
Of course.
You know where it is?
Yes.
You can get there?
Uh-huh.
No problem.
No problem.
Just checking.
Okay.
And I also heard a lot that black people, especially poor black people, have no access to the internet, can't figure out how to use the internet.
That's just stupidity, honestly. Everybody has access to the internet. Even a little kid can figure out how to work the internet.
I had access to the internet for years.
You know how to use it properly, right?
Exactly. I do it at work. So, of course, I know how to use it. My kids know how to use it. They all have iPads, iPods, whatever.
Your phone has data?
Mm-hmm.
You can access the
Unlimited.
Unlimited data.
Mm-hmm. I use my phone as a hotspot.
What does that say to you for the people who have this perception of black people?
They're pretty much ignorant. That's what my thought process on it.
I just think that's ignorant. Ignorant.
Ignorant. That's the word I'm hearing a lot.
Ignorant.
It's ignorant.
Very, very ignorant.
Does it sound racist for somebody to say that?
I think it is a little racist because, you know, you're putting people in a category and you have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe a little bit of racist in it, but like I said, I think it's more stupidity and ignorance.
You're judging somebody, like, what, you're judging them because they're black, saying that they don't got it?
What people are they talking to? Who are these people talking to?
Do you have a problem that if you go to vote and they say, can we please see your ID to make sure you are who you say you are? Are you
Love
cool?
showing my ID.
You got no problem with that?
Nope.
Would you have a problem if when you go to vote, if they say, can we please just see your ID to make sure you are who you say you are? Do you have an issue with that?
No.
Would you have a problem if there was a rule where you had to show your ID in order to vote?
I don't think so. No.
Would you have an issue if there was a rule saying you got to show your ID before you vote?
Nah.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
These liberals are crazy to actually think that people who are black don't know how to get to the DMV, don't have ID, don't have access to the internet, and don't know how to use it. 2-year-olds know how to use an iPad. 4 and 5-year-olds have iPads playing games on them of all ethnicities. People. Whew, those demon rats. That's what they think of black people. And Governor of New York, shameful. Get another governor, but you all probably haven't learned yet. Oh, you've been listening to the media. You gonna vote demon rat again. Oh, you always gotta vote demon rat. Lord have mercy. But you know what? I'm using the internet right now. I know how to use it. I record and edit my own videos. I make the thumbnails. I even know how to upload it and give it a title and input the description. Woo! What do you know? I'm all over social media. I know how to do it. Okay, I'm being silly. Y'all know I'm goofy. I'm sorry, but the insanity, the ignorance, the stupidity. I don't think they realize that that is a form of racism somewhat. It's not that they don't mean it in an evil way, but they actually think that because that's what came out of their mouths. Several people in New York saying, well, they don't know if they have a phone, they don't have data. What? You gotta have data. Everybody uses a computer. Everybody. 2-year-olds know how to use a phone, no matter what their ethnicity. That is just sugar, honey, iced tea. You all give me your comments. Have you ever come across people like this? Have you ever had a conversation with people like this who actually think that of other groups of people? Have you ever had this conversation? Do you know anybody that has actually said anything like that? Tell me your experience. My brother-in-law is an electrical engineer. He went to Georgia Tech. He's high up for the United Postal Service. I'm sorry. My husband is retired from the United Postal Service. My brother-in-law works for UPS, not as a driver, but on the corporate level. High up. So yes, that's some foolishness right there. You guys remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you all so much for your support. I am over 30,000 subscribers. Over that. I'm trying to get to 40,000 this month. You all be blessed. Love God, love your families, these United States of America. And as I always say, march on, warriors.